I'm telling you, battle rap, you get some of the best fans, like dudes like Snubnose, who actually like create content, and then you get some of the fucking worst fans who want to just like breathe down your neck all fucking drunk in public places. And
This sounds like a
Get their
great
body
segue.
parts amputated.
get their body parts.
It sounds like a reason.
Damn. Gee. Woo. Gee. Caustic's here, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go.
Woo. Actually, that is a magical segue into a story that Pass was starting to tell me right before the show started, and I was like, homie, stop. Like, please, no more. And like, you got to tell me this on the air.
Okay.
Right off the bat, I'm going to say names and locations won't be included to not incriminate anybody.
Yeah,
but dealing with crazy fans.
Mainly this fool.
Yeah, to not incriminate Pat.
I'm pretty much the only one. But this whole situation was self-defense. I'm going to tell y'all for real what happened, though. This is a crazy-ass story. I don't want to say where I was at, but
A public event.
I was at an event. It open to the public.
Open to the public, not a party, not a private party.
Right. And I was there. There's not many people there. Some other people were there as well.
Tight. Got all the details. Yes. Sweet.
It was evening time.
You want to be in places that other people are at,
Yeah.
usually. That's where you want to go.
If you want a problem, definitely.
Yeah.
This nigga wanted a okay. I gotta leave shit out, so bear with me. He walks in, and he's kind of being a little bit weird and intrusive to some of the other people that are there, and they're kind of noticing him. He's I don't want to describe him too much, but he's really large, and he had a cane.
Okay.
He was like
He
was like 300 pounds, and he had it was EK. He's right. Nah.
Yeah. Hey.
It was I got you.
He usually is. Man.
He was like 300 pounds, like 6'5". Dude had a cane. He maybe
Scooby-Doo
you know what I'm saying,
villain.
whatever.
Pull off.
I don't know. He was with it, but he seemed off a little bit.
Yeah.
He walks in and he's being weird or whatever with people, and you know whatever. Whoop. He's like, hey.
And he
He's
recognized you, right?
Yeah. He says, hey, Pass, what's up, buddy? Like blah blah blah, and he starts like talking to me, and he's being a little like annoying, but I was whatever. Like it's not the first time an annoying like battle rap person on the street has said something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So I was like, hey,
That's par for the course.
yeah, so I was like, what's up, buddy? Like, you know, it's all good. You know, and he seemed, you know, like I said, off. He's like, come on, man, battle me, Pass. Like, woo, woo, woo. And I was just like, you know, that's funny, haha, you know, whatever. And then he started calling me, by my name, like my first name, like out of nowhere and shit. And I just was like, what, bro? That's kind of weird that you would.
and he's saying like, battle me.
Yeah, and he's like, come on, battle me right now,
bro.
like blah blah blah.
Oh, that's always the best.
So he was just being weird.
Like,
Like,
you're
when
just getting oddly fucking personal.
My
out of
response to
nowhere,
that,
yo,
my
like-
response to that
Yeah.
right off the bat was, what kind of fucking weirdo does that?
What
like,
kind of weirdo does
who
that?
is it? Do you go up to UFC fighters and go, hey, let's grapple, bro? Come on, bro.
Let's
fucking
roll around on the
grapple.
floor a little bit.
I guess like it's because
How's
it's
your
something
ground
you
game,
can't
bro?
get hurt doing, but like realistically, it's like fools. You think we like having people scream in our face, having the fucking spit fly off their lip and touch our fucking face? Like,
Yeah.
if I'm not getting paid, you cannot fucking do that shit to me.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. So like, I don't know.
I definitely told people like, yo, like I'm in a situation where I'm getting paid money to endure that kind of shit.
Yeah.
And I don't get it from you. So
Yeah, like why would I do that?
Yeah.
Like this isn't like what normal people do. But go on. So the guy's getting aggressive with you, saying your fucking name, saying let battle me, bro. And
You just
keep in mind,
acting
he's also
weird.
been being weird to people at this
girls.
event,
He's
too.
been being weird
He
to
was-
girls.
He was kind of being
Yeah,
weird.
yeah.
There was some girls there that were working on some stuff. You know what I mean? It's you know, I don't want to talk too much about what it was specifically, but yeah, people notice him already when
Yeah.
he came in. You feel me?
And they're probably attaching him to you because he's fucking saying your name personally
Right,
and shit.
when he said that,
Who's
shit,
this? Is this your fucking friend
when
or what?
When he said that shit, everybody like
Is this
turned
your
around.
boy?
When he first said it, everybody turned around and like looked at me and they're like, "What the fuck? Like, what is going on here?" But I think they could tell I didn't know this nigga or whatever.
Yeah,
And they knew what was up with me.
yeah.
But so the dude was saying that shit. He's saying my name, and I said to him like damn near verbatim. I was like, "Hey man, honestly, it's kind of weird that you would say my real name, my nigga, when I didn't tell you my name.
Yeah.
Like that's just kind of like too comfortable for me." And then
Yeah.
he was like, "Well, it's kind of weird that." Well, I'll just say this. Whatever.
No,
He was
say
like,
it.
He was
say
like,
it,
"It's kind
say
of
it.
weird that a black dude would say my nigga to a white dude." And then I was like,
He said it verbatim.
"Yeah, that's what he said. He
Okay.
said nigga and shit." And I was just like, bro,
You're
what?
like,
And then I
this
just, I looked around,
Yeah,
and I just turned to
yeah,
everybody
yeah,
in the
yeah.
room. I just turned to everybody in the room. I was like, hey, does anybody know this dude? Like, who is this motherfucker, bro?
Yeah.
No, everybody was like, no. He actually tried to do some even weirder shit and tried to act like he knew somebody. And then I went up to that dude and was like, do you know him? And he was like, nope. So I was
He looked at the one dude that was like in the other room. He's like, oh, I know that dude over
He
there.
dropped him. The thing is, okay, I'll say this. I don't want to say too much. This dude is a prominent guy in a like specific subculture or whatever that we fuck with and shit. The dude that he called him out by name too.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
hella
yeah.
weird. He was like, yeah, such and such knows my name. I'm like, what? Anyway,
Just use it. Just throwing names around, throwing
I
real
told
life
you-
government names
so
around.
I told him to leave. He had to dip and was like, yo, you got to leave. Whoop-de whoop. And then he has this cane and shit, and he's like, but he wouldn't leave. You feel me? He's outside. We're trying to get him to leave off the block and shit. And basically, it was like a little standoff between me and him. I know, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was trying to tell him to go. He pulled out this cane and he starts like swinging it around. And he's kind of getting into it with my little homie. So I pulled out this baseball bat. You know what I'm saying? And was like, hey, I just like you gotta go. Like, you know what I
like
mean?
hit it
You
on the
gotta
ground
get-
and shit,
hit it
like
on
ding,
the
ding.
ground like that.
Last call.
I was like, you gotta get the fuck up out of here. And then he approaches me and he's like getting active and shit. And I'm like, bro, I'm really not playing. Like, there's hella niggas here too. Like, and like,
You're huge.
I'm gonna hit you with this.
Dude's huge, right?
Yeah,
he's got
bigger-
a fucking weapon.
He's hella bigger than me. He got a little weapon on him, whatever. So I was
Homie.
like, man, fuck this, bro. So I, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, you gotta leave, and I gave him hella chances and all that shit.
I gave him hella chance.
I really did. Like,
Oh, you know what comes next.
He swung a million times.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
swung hella times.
Oh, so he's like
bro.
swinging at
He's
you.
swinging with his
Oh,
cane,
no.
like backing up.
No, now we've engaged in
I got
a
people
weapons war.
trying to get at him, and I'm like trying to tell him to relax and all that shit.
Oh,
And so basically, I was just like, you know what I'm saying? I give you a warning, and then he swung again. So I got him, boop, in the knee, like in the leg.
oh
side of his
damn!
shit, yeah.
And old boy had a cane already,
Yeah,
so
you know what I mean? But nah, bro.
You know those legs weren't.
He's like, I was
don't-
trying to chop
I
down the
don't-
tree.
I
Yeah.
don't think he was. I think he was just like big. I don't think he had fucked up knees.
Oh, I
I'm
see.
gonna tell you this.
No, big
I
boy.
hit him in his shit, and this nigga barely buckled, and then he like stood up instantly. And I just, fuck, bro.
Okay, he's not injured.
Yeah.
I was
He's
like,
just fat.
fuck. I instantly
It's like
was
fighting the blob on like the X-Men arcade game where you just go, he's like, no one beats the blob.
You're just hitting him.
He's like,
I was like, bro, what
Colossus
the
is just like, ugh.
I'm like, who the fuck is this nigga, bro? Who is this nigga, bro? He got up and he wasn't backing down, and I was like, bro, you just gotta leave, like, just leave the block, leave the whole area, you know what I mean? Whoop-de-whoop. And then he swung at me again a couple times, so I got him again. Only this time it was like in the side of his head.
Ooh.
He like instantly had the like that, and then did the timber like fall down.
Damn.
And then, you know what I mean? I'm like, okay, it's good, whatever. Like, this dude's like fucking crazy, but he's done.
Oh yeah.
And this motherfucker stands
He-
up.
Like a
he's
zombie.
done.
Bro.
Like you brain the zombie, it's like it's over.
I think he's Bane or related
Yeah,
to Bane.
yeah.
He stood up and he was just like, pass, what the fuck? He's like, hey, this is what he said. No. This is what he said. He's like, pass, that's not hip hop. You just hit me in the face with a baseball bat.
Yo,
That's not hip hop, pass,
In
what the
fact,
fuck?
yo, in fact, that
I was
is
like,
the most
bruh.
hip hop shit you could possibly do in that situation.
And then I
all
thought
the way
again,
back to like Beach Street and the Warriors and shit. Like that's like 70s New York, like fucking hip hop,
I
yo.
thought he was finna. I really thought it was about to keep going too, because he walked towards me again, and I had to like, you know what I mean?
That's
And I was
not
just like,
hip-hop,
bro, what
bro.
the fuck? And then eventually he just kind of started walking backwards, like into the darkness. And the
Oh
nigga was-
my
and then he was
God.
gone, bro.
Homie.
Dude, I'm so glad you
That's
kept it
the-
not hip hop with that dude.
Yo,
Oh.
dude.
Bro, honestly,
I'm dying.
like it's kind of weird because it's like that's not hip hop.
I'm dying. I'm dying.
That's what hurt the most out of
Yeah.
all that.
I'm gonna be
You know
honest
what
with
I
y'all
mean?
though.
Yeah, he wasn't even hurt by the bat strike.
He
Like
was
that
like,
fool was
"That's
just
not
like,
hip-hop, man."
I can't believe. He's like, my hero just hit
I
me
know,
with the
man,
bat.
what
Like,
the fuck?
I thought this shit was hip hop.
I mean,
in
and he was
fact-
like, he was leaking his shit. You know what I mean? Like he was his whole shirt was. You know what I mean?
man,
Yo.
It was
that,
crazy,
talk
bro,
about
bro.
I hope that motherfucker learned something that day. I hope he
Yeah.
I hope he does like that was a
I
reflective
think I
moment.
learned something tonight. I'm gonna just drop
Yeah.
that's not hip hop after everything, bro. Like,
That's not hip hop.
Stupid.
Oh my
That was
God.
the weirdest shit.
girl be
That's-
like, I'm
that
pregnant.
is
I'm like,
when-
that's not hip
Bro.
hop.
That's not hip hop.